Hi everybody, thanks for joining us. I'm Andy Lightbody, Rocky Mountain Television and Outdoor Video Internet Productions.com. Well, as you can see, we're in the high mountains of Colorado. Joining me is Kathy Mattoon, our general manager, and a real good friend, Nick Strezza, who runs and operates here in the Cedar Edge area, the Deer Creek Village, which, by the way, is a premier golf course area if you're interested. And what you're saying? Come and share?
Share our paradise with us.
There you go. No. Anyway, we'll give him a little plug and a little commercial on here.
It is paradise.
Yeah. It's a heck of a golf course, too, by the way. Lots starting at. Call today, make your appointment, and come up and see what Nick has in this area. But actually, we're really only about 15 minutes outside of Cedar Edge. And thanks to Nick and knowing some good rancher neighbors, he was able to set us up with a late season elk hunt. Now, both he and Kathy drew the, of course, a tag and a permit that we hope to be able to fill, on this trip.
Going to get us a couple of cows.
Yeah, put some meat in the freezer. I drew a refund. Thank you, Colorado Division of Wildlife.
So
You're special.
I'm special because you told me. Oh,
he's going to be pack boy.
I'm pack boy. Yeah, I'm the pack boy. But you told me virtually everybody draws a tag up in here, and so I'm really curious as to why I got blackballed.
You're special.
I'm special. I'm special. Let's tell everybody a little bit first off about the artillery that you all are going to be using today. You're dressed up, of course, in Proas.
Proas, and it's serious gear for the woman.
So it's really clothing designed for the female hunters.
For female hunters, and I'm telling you, I feel very comfortable. I've got great movement. And it's not so bulky that I've got 4 layers on, and I'm comfortable.
See, and that's the thing too. A lot of it, until recently, pretty much when women, who is a very fast-growing segment of the outdoor sports, would go hunting, they'd either wear daddies, they'd wear their husbands or their brothers, because the stuff was not designed for women. So a couple of companies got together and started making women's outdoor clothing, but it was foo-foo stuff. It really wasn't designed for getting out and doing it, was it?
Not getting out in the field and really getting down and dirty, and out hunting. And this, Kirsty really come up with a good idea, and it's got everything that men's clothing has. It's got all the pockets you need, the quiet zippers. It's got the magnet, snaps on the pockets, and it's got extra little pockets on the inside for us cold-natured girls that like the hot, the body warmers and the hand warmers and
things like that.
And it keeps you toasty. So I'm really pleased. I'm really happy with it. So
now, Nick, here on the property, well, let's go talk about the guns a little bit. Both of you guys are shooting Brownings today.
Brownings. Mine's an A-bolt.
So is mine.
Yours is an A-bolt too. And I like this gun. It comes with a stock scope, but it's a Browning scope, but it's made by Bushnell. Bushnell is good glass.
So you've got a 3x9 on yours.
Yep.
And you're going to be shooting a what? The 300?
300 Winchester short Magnum.
Okay. You got a Harris bipod on the front that if you need to do a laydown shot, but we've got a better idea for everybody today. In spite of the fact that we've got a Harris bipod, nobody really wants to sit down in the snow and the mud and all that if we don't have to. So you're going to be shooting a, what caliber?
Mine is 7 mag.
7 mag.
And also in a Browning A-bolt, and I shoot a 4.5 to 14 Leupold scope.
Okay. And what's this thing on the front?
Well, this is the Boss system, and it's something that Browning has, and it's basically a muzzle brake, but also it's an adjustable system. In the olden days when I did all my reloading, you bought a gun and then kept reloading until you got the right round for that gun.
Right.
Now you buy the gun, and by being able to adjust the Boss system, you adjust the Boss system to the shell that you want to shoot.
Okay.
And today I'm going to be shooting the Federal Premium. They've got the Nosler Vital Shock. I'm shooting a 150 grain bullet today, and this one's set just for that and been sighted in for it.
Okay. Kathy, you're shooting 80 grain, I believe, aren't you?
Yeah,
Okay.
180 grain ballistic silver tip.
Okay, so we've got the silver tips, from Winchester. So the beauty of this hunt is we don't expect that it's going to be a real tough hunt. We're working with a rancher up here in the Cedar Edge area that says the animals are coming out in the late afternoon and evening, into a pasture area here. And that's the good news. I mean, we've got
they've
nice...
done all our scouting for
us. Thank you, Uncle Nick, for setting us up on this.
But they say that you know, there's not much cover out here. We've got a hay bale here, you know, or a big pile that we can kind of get around and, you know, kind of sneak up on them a little bit. But they're saying that it's going to be a long shot.
And what do you guys consider long shots?
Well, we've been ranging it in, and I don't think anything will be under 300 yards today.
Ouch.
And probably we're looking between 400 and 500. Somewhere in there is where the animals will be.
And I don't know what your longest shot's ever been, but mine's only been about 180 yards. So
Yeah, this will be a challenge for
this
Kathy
is going to be
today.
a challenge.
Well, we have the right equipment for it. These kind
Yeah.
of shots are not for somebody that's not been out shooting all year.
Right.
You can't just go sight in your gun,
Fire
get
3
last
rounds
week
and say, I think I'm ready. No,
Yeah.
this is something that, you know, and again, you know, not
Serious
only good
hunter.
gun safety, but good respect for the animals in shot placement, regardless of whether you're shooting 150 grain or you're shooting 180 grain. You know, obviously, you make a bad shot, it doesn't matter what you were shooting. You need to be able to know your firearm, know what to do, and be able to feel comfortable in reaching out. But we've got a couple of cheaters in here today too, a new product that's recently been introduced, and these are called, what's in front of me is a bog pod. There are 2 models that are available. This one is the tripod version, and Nick, take out of yours. This, by the way, also comes with a little camo, you know, carry-all thing. They're extremely lightweight. You know, they set up in just a matter of seconds. Go ahead and drop the cover.
Trust me, I like lightweight. I mean, I don't, you know, the gun's heavy enough, and if you're going to have to carry a lot of equipment in, you don't want a lot of heavy equipment.
And the bog pod's adjustable to everybody from the short little shooters, you know, to the bigger guys too, you know, and everything locks into place. This is the bipod version here of the bog pod, and it comes in a camo. This is the 3-legged version tripod, and it's called the Red Devil. But some of the neat features are, obviously, again, it's completely adjustable. If you're comfortable using a, you know, a bipod type system, folds up real quick, easy to go. If you'd like the tripod system, both of them though have a swivel head that enables it to be able to swing around completely, so that you're not, some of them that are out there right now, they're locked into place. So if you're going to have to pick up and move everything, well, doesn't it make sense to just have this thing going like that? Another adapter that I would seriously suggest you get if you're going into photography, be it video, still, digital, 35mm, whatever, is this thing here. Comes with Allen wrenches, so everything can be taken apart if you want to. This head is removable, and you can attach what they call a boot or a shoe, so that you can now put it in place. And on the tripod, this is actually heavy enough to carry, you know, and provide good support for a small to medium-sized video camera. We shoot a lot of the XL1s, which are older versions, big, heavy, but hey, for out of doors and what we do, they've got to be bulletproof. So that's what you're watching this being filmed on right now. But the newer, smaller handy cams, some from Panasonic, some from Sony, that kind of thing, this would be an absolutely ideal platform. So whether you were hunting alone or hunting with people, simply attach that, get your camera up, and you're ready to go. So now what is our game plan? We've got all the equipment. We're going to try to, what, get up onto this hay bale and be able to put ourselves in a position to...
I think we're going to work more around the hay bale,
Okay.
because we're not sure if the elk will be coming off the hills to the east or to the north. And you know how elk are, that whatever you think, they're going to do something different. So
do something
we're
different.
going to want to be able to move just a little bit rather
Okay.
than affix ourselves. And we're just going to have to keep looking until we hopefully see them come in.
So what we're going to do then is kind of use the cover of a hay bale, you know, so that we're not sticking out in the pasture like 3 sore thumbs, you know, and then what? Just kind of around the edges,
Keep
up
maneuvering
and
around
down.
the edges until we can